today, I'll make sure your video. I don't really know how it's gonna work, but basically, I was put here to teach y'all how to draw something. I don't really know how to draw. I don't know why I'm really you know what? Forget it. I'll doodle something. I guess my name is Dale. I'll teach y'all how to draw something. I can do that. So man, what is everybody wants to draw? I think a lot of y'all probably want to draw something that stands on two legs and is I mean, if I'm thinking about what I want to draw, this is probably what y'all thinking. You want to draw too. You want to draw Sasquatch, because nobody's seen one, and if you ain't seen one, you want to see one. So if you ain't seen one, you gotta draw one. That's what we're gonna do here today. Now, first off, you gotta give him a big old cranium capsule here. Oh, wow, that was a horrible line. Let's just get rid of that right there. You got, no, don't do that. That's bad. And you gotta go real slow with it, because this thing doesn't understand fast movements. If it was a T-Rex, it'd attack you, I guess. Alright, there we go. There's his top of his head. Now, I hear these things, they got real little beady eyes, and that's how they scare people real bad. Oh, nope, that's not beady enough, that's not little enough. There we go. That's better. That's real good. Little beady eyes on these things. And they got these big old noses. Real big, like this. There you go. I've seen one of these personally. I'm a Sasquatch hunter. So I go out and I hunt these things. And then, now some people, they think these Sasquatch, they smile real big. They got a big old grin on them. Just happy as can be, the friends of the wilderness. Well, no, that's not how these things work, okay? I've seen one. They are not happy. They are not nice. They got these big old angry faces. Alright, they do this. And then here's one of them. He's getting ready to chomp on you. So he does this. And he got these teeth right here. They're real sharp. They'll cut your arm right in two if you ain't careful. I mean, assuming they come out hiding. I don't understand why these things hide from humans. I mean, humans got guns. But these things, as you're going to see here in a minute, they're real big. And, I mean, just their chin itself is probably twice the size of a human being. Alright, there we go. It looks like he's got a beard. He don't. That's just to take up. He can open his mouth all this wideness right here. Alright. Now, he's got ears. Obviously, how's he gonna hear if he ain't got ear? There's one of them. And then, basically, here's the other ear. It's kind of upside down, but we don't care about that. Now, you would say, maybe this thing's got a neck. Well, it don't. It don't got a neck. Its shoulders grow straight out of its noggin, like this. Alright? Now, you also may be wondering, how's this thing's shoulders grow straight out of its noggin? Well, I don't know. I ain't no scientist, and as far as everybody else is concerned, these things ain't real. So, don't ask me. I'm just here to teach you how to draw one. Alright, so here's its shoulders. Now, here's where we get into the problems, alright? They got big old muscles because they're real big fellas, these Sasquatches. So there's those. And then here's this. That works, I guess. He kind of looks like the Incredible Hulk, but if he was real hairy and not green. And had teeth bigger and sharper. Nothing like the Incredible Hulk, actually, probably bad comparison. Anyway, here's how arms work. We all know this from our own arms. arms, they come out to the side like this, because you see right here, it's what they call an elbow. And you gotta just define that elbow, especially on these creatures. Everything about these creatures is big. So you gotta put that there elbow on them. And then they have real big old hands. I mean, they call them Bigfoot, but they call them big hand too, because their hands are just massive. Alright, so there's 3 fingers if you count a thumb as a finger. And here's one more. And one more like this. And you may say, well, when did the Sasquatch get stung by so many bees? Well, he didn't. That's just how big his hands are, so don't complain about it. I've seen this and you have it. And his pinky finger looks more like a thumb than his thumb does, but who cares? I'm not no artist. I'm just drawing a Sasquatch for you, alright? Now, at this point, when we're about done with this here pretty picture, you may be wondering, well, when did you see a Sasquatch? And I'll tell you all about it. Well, it was about 2 days ago. I was walking out through the woods, and I stumbled upon a Sasquatch. And he looked at me, and he said, hello. Oh, by the way, guys, this is an eraser tool. It's helpful sometimes, you know. You don't want all these weird looking lines just jumbled up on through here. See, I do that because I got an undo tool too. See, I'm smart. Unlike this guy's brain, probably about that big. No, it looks like he's got 3 eyes. I don't care. I'm going to keep it there. That's just brain. Alright. So, basically, I was out in the woods, okay, and I seen this old Sasquatch. He didn't see me yet. And I looked at him for about 2.5.3 seconds, and then he seen me, and he was like, "Rah!" but louder, you know, like a Sasquatch do. And I was like, oh, alright, buddy, I'll leave. And he said, no, you won't. I'm gonna tear your head off. And, I mean, he didn't say it, but I kind of got the interpretation from his rabid squealing that he wanted to tear my head off. And, I mean, maybe I'm just misinterpreting what he said, but I doubt it. So there you go. There's his muscles. And, they're gonna be covered by hair anyway. You don't really need to detail them that much. I just do because I'm stupid. Anyhow, these things, there's something about them that most people don't know. And I'll tell you, they got tails. They got big old monkey tails come straight out of their behinds like this. Okay, there's the start of it. And it curls around here like this. Just like this, no other way. And then at the end, it's going like this. And it gets real big like a spoon. That's how they eat their cereal. With their tail. Anyway, and I've seen them do this. Because 2 days ago when I saw the very first one I've ever seen, I decided to go out the next day, and I was hunting them, and I seen a whole family of them sitting around the dinner table out there eating their cereal. But the first one I seen, he was real mean. He probably didn't even have no family. He was like, growling and screaming and throwing trees, and yeah, entire trees. He threw them. He threw them real hard, real fast. I wouldn't want to be in the way of them. Anyhow, I ran out of there. I didn't want to mess with him. I didn't have no arms of fire currently. So, yeah, I got away from him. I don't want to get eaten by a Sasquatch. I don't want to get eaten by anything, really, but especially not one of these ugly fellas. Anyhow, the next day when I saw them all eating cereal, I said to myself, I wonder what their favorite cereal is. So I did some tests, some experiments, as they like to call them. I formed myself a hypothesis, And I figure these things like Lucky Charms. Now, why would they like Lucky Charms? Well, because they got the little leprechaun dude. Anyhow, don't ask me why I think Sasquatches like Lucky Charms because of the leprechaun. I just think it. I mean, they're both creatures. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. That fixed it. Let's just change that to that. Okay, dope. Now you see, this is a problem we have here. I see it. That's where the line is. That's where it needs to go. Change this back to black. And, there. See, the paint bucket tool is real fun, real nice to use, until it doesn't do what you want it to do. Well, that's not my fault, it's its fault, so I don't blame it. Anyway, I seen these guys there eating their Lucky Charms. They were having a dandy old time, and I walked up to them, and I said, "Hey, it's a lovely day, ain't it?" And they said, "Rawr!" And I was like, "Cool, dude." And I walked away. Now I figure I'm buddies with them. But what they don't know is I'm just tricking them so I can get their scientific data and be a millionaire. That's what I really want from these Sasquatches. Is I want to be a millionaire. I'm going to hunt one down. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to stab it. I'm going to kill it. And then I'm going to, well, I'm not going to eat it, actually. I'm going to turn it into science. And these things, something else you may not know about them is they got red eyes. They don't got green eyes or blue eyes or black eyes or purple eyes or teal eyes. Do people even have, no, people don't have any of them colored eyes. Well, they don't have teal eyes. I've never seen a person with teal eyes. Have you seen a person with teal eyes? I doubt it. I don't think anybody's seen a person with teal eyes. Teal's like bluish green. Well, yeah. I'm going to stick to it. I said it. That means it must be true. And at least at some point in time, it's true. Anyhow, these suckers, they got red eyes. They got big old beady red eyes. And that's what they have. So now we're going to go back to this color. We're going to color in a spoon here. And then we're going to go to this color and color in the inner of the spoon because that's how it works. You see that there cup shape. Right there. That's probably not how it actually is supposed to work if you're a real drawing kind of feller, but I ain't, and I already said that at the beginning. So now we're going to color in these trees back here. That's how trees work, definitely. I know, because I've seen a tree once or twice in my entire life, especially when I was out hunting these Sasquatches. Anyway, we got to probably connect this to get it to work proper, good like I want it to. Just put some more squiggles. Let's say these are leaves here. That's how leaves work. That's how trees work. We all know this. We went to kindergarten. We know trees. Anyhow, put that there. Get this. Why is it still doing that for? This is confusing me beyond belief. I don't understand it. I don't like it. They're connected. I don't really, no, sorry about that. I've just been consuming too much tea, I guess. Too much. I bet this guy drinks a whole barrel and a gallon of it. He drinks a barrel, then he drinks a gallon, then he probably drinks another barrel and chases it with another gallon. I don't know. I don't think he likes tea. He looks more like a coffee kind of feller. Anyway, yeah, I bet Bigfoots do drink coffee. I bet they like coffee. Coffee's pretty horrible, but, you know, that's just my opinion. These guys obviously have a different opinion than me. I mean, look at them. They're not like me. They're big, scary monsters. I'm not a big, scary monster. I'm a guy who's gonna go catch a big, scary monster and make $1 million from it. That's what I am. Anyhow, there's some nice That's not the sky. That's actually water. No, I'm just kidding. It's the sky. We all know what the sky looks like unless you've never been outside before, in which case, touche. But there's some lovely clouds. These balls of cotton-shaped moisture in the air we all like to look at and think are something else. There they are. That's not what I wanted to do. I gotta figure out how this works before I make a problem. Oh, there we go. This is not going any way how I consumed it. Yeah, I ate this picture, and now it is my power source. So, there's that. I gotta make it good, draw some twiggly sticks in here. There's that. Now, what you may be thinking at this point is, well, didn't you put his thumb on the wrong side? No, I did not. You see, he actually has 2 left hands. No, well, his hands are reversed, because let's say here, this is the thumb, then there's the pointer, and the middle finger, and the little but not pinky finger, and then the pinky finger, which is also he has 2 thumbs on one hand, and he has 1 thumb on the other hand, but it's in the wrong place. That's how it works. That's how these things work. Trust me, I've seen one. And then, what else does he have? Well, right now, it looks like he's just brown, and then lighter brown around his face. But that's not the case. He has hair. And how we like to do hair is squiggly, like this. And then now he looks like he's got himself a big old lion mane, like that. And then you come in here and you just squiggle it up some more, like that. And then like this. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something else here. Nobody's going to be expecting. I'm actually going to make myself a ground. And this is a technique known to very few people. It's called grounding. And what you got to do is you got to put a line like this on your picture. And that should hopefully form yourself a ground. Unless you screw it up and you get yourself a sky. But I think I did it correct. I think I did it good. There's ourselves a ground. And just for added bonus, here is me spotting this creature. Here is my hat. Put a curve on this hat like the actual hats are supposed to be. Not these stupid modern flat hats. Nobody likes those. Anyways, I get that, and then I get a face, because, I'm a human and I got a face. And then I'll put my nose about here, like this, and I'll put myself one eye here. That's how I'm real terrified. That's why my eye just decided to go zoom off into the left-hand corner there. Then I'll put me an eye here, then I'll put me a mouth like this. And then I'll put me a little tongue. And then I'll just make my body a stick figure. Gotta get a big old belly on there. And put some legs on it. And some arms like this. And then arm like that. And of course, what I gotta do is just... Now, some of you may think that's a briefcase, and I'll tell you what it's not. It's a glass. It's full of tea, liquid goodness. Anyhow, there's that. Get some pants shirtness going on here. Be wearing a t-shirt like a normal person. There we go. And just make this black like the rest of his stick figure shelf. And his hat's gotta be camouflage. And see, this is where we get into real detail. Okay? Camouflage hat is a hard thing to make because you gotta do some brown and some green and some lighter green and make it real camouflage looking like this. That's his antenna. Oh, dogs are barking. That's good. And let's get this collar. Let's make me more pale than the Sasquatch because I'm not covered in hair. And there I go. Here it is. Here's me seeing a Sasquatch for the first time. There. Well, I forgot to color in the beverage. The liquid. Oh, goodness. Oh, wait. No, don't do that. I need brown. Everything's brown in this picture. I don't know. Make it more yellow brown. And then put it down there. No, up higher. Look like that. There. That's T. We all know it's T. And get this colored since it wanted to be used and put that up there. That's T foam. Because that's the thing. And there we go. We got a good old pretty picture of Sasquatch. That's how you do it. Bye.